Brittany Cartwright admits to giving ex money. Fans disappointed. Brittany Cartwright has admitted to giving her ex money when he asked for it. This disappointed fans as they did not expect her to do this. It did not work in her favor as the two ended up breaking up anyway. Regardless, fans do not want her to do this again. Hopefully, she learned her lesson when it comes to giving her boyfriends money. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Brittany Cartwright dates Brandon Hansen, too fast. Brittany Cartwright showed off her new boyfriend on this season of The Valley. She was dating Brandon Hansen for a while. However, her friends were concerned with how fast they were moving. Zach did not like it all. However, Brittany was going to do what she wanted and not care about other people's opinions. Since the show, the two have ended things, and Brittany is single and ready to mingle. However, she has done a great job working on herself and being there for Cruz. Brittany Cartwright has admitted to giving her ex money. Fans were disappointed to hear this. However, it was something she was open and honest about on The Valley. She knew that she probably should not have done it. However, she felt bad as he was taking off work to take care of her after her mommy makeover. And since he had taken off work, which I cannot believe I did this, but he asked if I could give him some money. I was like, you know what? You're gonna come and take care of me, so I don't care to give you some money. But then he kept, delaying the days and didn't even get the pain medication. He bought me flowers with the money I gave him. The icks are piling on. Yikes, this is not what fans wanted to hear. However, Brittany felt bad since he was not getting money because he was taking care of her. Fans think that he could have done a way better job at looking after her, though. It seems as though Brittany gave Brandon money when he came to take care of her. However, he was not doing the best at taking care of her as he delayed getting her pills for a while. She was annoyed about this. Brandon did get her flowers. However, he used the money she gave him. So Brittany was not too impressed with the gesture, and fans don't blame her. What do you think about this situation? Are you shocked about any of this? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear what you think about all of this. Brittany Cartwright admits to giving ex money. Fans left disappointed. Brittany Cartwright admits to giving ex money. Fans left disappointed. The revelation that has everyone talking. Reality TV fans have always followed Brittany Cartwright's personal life with intense interest. From her early days on Vanderpump Rules to the emotional highs and lows of her marriage and separation, Brittany has built a reputation as someone who wears her heart on her sleeve. That openness is exactly why her latest revelation has sparked such a passionate reaction across social media. After admitting that she gave money to her ex despite everything that had happened between them, many fans were left stunned. Some praised her compassion and generosity, while others questioned whether she was making the same mistakes all over again. The confession quickly ignited debates online, with supporters and critics sharing their opinions about loyalty, forgiveness, and knowing when to walk away. A confession nobody expected. During a recent discussion about her personal life, Brittany revealed that she had financially helped her former partner after their relationship had already fallen apart. Although she explained that her decision came from a place of kindness and concern, many viewers couldn't understand why she would continue offering support after such a difficult breakup. For longtime followers, the revelation felt surprising because Brittany has spent months speaking about rebuilding her confidence and moving forward. Hearing that she had still been willing to help financially created mixed emotions among fans who believed she deserved a completely fresh start. Within minutes of the story circulating online, social media platforms filled with comments questioning the decision. Some users argued that Brittany's generous nature is exactly what makes her so likable. Others felt generosity has limits. Fans react with frustration. The internet rarely agrees on anything, and Brittany's admission proved no exception. Many disappointed fans expressed concern that helping an ex financially could make it harder to truly move on emotionally. Others worried that kindness could easily be mistaken for an invitation to remain involved in a relationship that had already ended. Comments ranged from supportive encouragement to outright criticism. One group of fans insisted Brittany has every right to spend her money, however she chooses. Another group believed the situation reflected a recurring pattern of putting other people's needs ahead of her own happiness. The disagreement quickly transformed into one of the hottest celebrity discussions of the day. Why Brittany's decision resonated. Part of the reason the story attracted so much attention is because it touches on something many people experience in real life. Helping an ex-partner can be emotionally complicated. Even after relationships end, shared memories, responsibilities, and emotions don't simply disappear overnight. Many people have struggled with deciding whether helping a former partner is compassionate or whether it only prolongs emotional pain. Because Brittany has always been open about her emotions, many fans felt personally invested in her choices. A history of putting family first. Throughout her television career, Brittany has often described herself as someone who values family, loyalty, and helping those she cares about. Friends have frequently portrayed her as someone who hates seeing people struggle. That personality may explain why she found it difficult to say no when financial help was needed. Supporters argue this latest situation is simply another example of Brittany acting consistently with the caring image viewers have known for years. Critics, however, believe compassion shouldn't come at the expense of personal boundaries. Social media splits into two camps. The conversation online quickly divided into two clear viewpoints. The first group applauded Brittany for remaining compassionate despite personal heartbreak. They argued that kindness shouldn't disappear simply because a relationship ends. The second group believed emotional boundaries are essential after a breakup. According to these fans, providing financial support risks creating unnecessary complications and emotional dependence. Neither side appeared willing to change its opinion. The bigger question. Beyond celebrity gossip, Brittany's confession raised a broader question. Should people ever financially help an ex? Experts often note there isn't one universal answer. Every relationship has different circumstances. Some former couples remain close friends. Others completely cut contact. Still others continue sharing responsibilities involving children or business ventures. Because every situation is unique, public reactions often reflect people's own experiences with past relationships. Brittany's emotional growth. Over recent years, Brittany has frequently discussed focusing on herself and embracing personal growth. Following public relationship struggles, she has emphasized independence and healing. That's why some fans found the financial admission difficult to reconcile with the image of someone confidently moving forward. Others argued growth doesn't mean becoming cold or uncaring. Sometimes people can maintain compassion while still choosing separate paths. Public pressure. Being a reality television personality often means ordinary personal decisions become headline news. A private financial decision that might go unnoticed for most people suddenly becomes a topic debated by thousands. For Brittany, every confession carries enormous public scrutiny. Fans analyze not only what happened, but also what the decision says about her future. That level of attention can make even deeply personal choices feel like public events. Supporters defend her. Not everyone viewed the confession negatively. Many supporters pointed out that generosity has always been one of Brittany's defining characteristics. They argued helping someone during a difficult period reflects strength rather than weakness. Some also reminded critics that outsiders rarely know the complete story behind private financial arrangements. Without understanding every detail, they said, judging Brittany may be unfair. Critics remained skeptical. Still, disappointment remained widespread. Many viewers believed Brittany deserved to prioritize herself after enduring highly public relationship challenges. To them, giving money to an ex seemed inconsistent with the fresh start they had hoped she would embrace. Their frustration wasn't necessarily about the money itself. Instead, it reflected concern that emotional patterns could repeat themselves. Why celebrity stories feel personal. Reality television creates unusually strong connections between audiences and cast members. Viewers watch relationships develop over many years. They celebrate engagements, witness weddings, experience heartbreak. Because of that emotional investment, fans often respond as though they personally know the people involved. Brittany's confession therefore felt deeply personal to many longtime viewers. Lessons about boundaries. Relationship experts frequently emphasize the importance of establishing healthy boundaries after breakups. Financial boundaries are often among the most challenging. Money can symbolize trust, responsibility, and emotional attachment. When former partners continue sharing financial support, misunderstandings sometimes arise. That reality likely explains why Brittany's story generated so much debate. Compassion versus self-protection. One recurring theme throughout the online discussion has been balancing compassion with self-protection. Can someone remain kind without reopening emotional wounds? Can generosity exist alongside healthy boundaries? These aren't easy questions. Brittany's experience has encouraged many fans to reflect on their own lives rather than simply discussing celebrity news. Looking ahead. Despite the criticism, Brittany appears focused on continuing her personal journey. She has repeatedly spoken about embracing new opportunities and creating a positive future. Whether fans agree with every decision or not, many continue hoping she finds lasting happiness. Her willingness to speak honestly about uncomfortable situations remains one reason audiences continue following her story. Final thoughts. Brittany Cartwright's admission that she gave money to her ex has become much more than another celebrity headline. It has sparked conversations about forgiveness, generosity, boundaries, and emotional healing. Some fans see a compassionate woman refusing to let bitterness define her. Others see someone risking old patterns that could prevent her from fully moving forward. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. Only Brittany knows the full circumstances behind her decision, and only time will reveal whether fans' concerns were justified or whether her kindness ultimately reflected the strength she has always tried to show. One thing is certain, the revelation has reignited public interest in Brittany's journey. As discussions continue across social media, her story serves as a reminder that relationships rarely end in simple, black-and-white ways. Even after love fades, difficult choices remain, and those choices often reveal as much about a person's character as they do about their past. Whether people agree with Brittany's decision or not, the conversation surrounding her confession demonstrates why reality television personalities continue to captivate audiences. Their lives often mirror the same complicated emotional dilemmas that many people face, making every revelation feel relatable, controversial, and impossible to ignore.